All right, ready?
Yeah. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Thanks for coming in with us today.
Absolutely. I'm happy to be here.
Hey, when did you start CrossFit?
Ooh, I started in May. This May will be 3 years. So May of 2023.
Where did you have any kind of reservations about CrossFit?
I did. My biggest reservation is I had a lot of pre-existing injuries. I've injured my neck doing triathlons. I injured my both of my knees doing soccer, and so I was nervous that I couldn't do the moves like squats, etc. But what I found is coming in actually strengthened everything, and doing whatever accommodations I need has helped strengthen everything. So,
And tell everybody your background.
absolutely. I've hopped around a lot. So, growing,
Athletically,
yeah,
tell me.
right. Yeah, I've done a little bit of everything. So, like growing up, starting from 5 to 18, I played soccer my whole, youth career. But then I injured my or tore my ACL, and I had dislocated my left knee twice. So my knees were kind of done, and I didn't want to play soccer in college. So I played intramurals and just kind of had some fun. But through just some friends and wanting to stay active, I found a bunch of different things. So I started mountain biking, and that got me, into like a mountain biking group. And then I met some friends through that who were doing triathlons. So then I trained on the swimming piece because I could run and bike, but needed to learn how to swim. So, or learn how to swim properly.
Right.
um, and so I did triathlons for probably 5 years, but then I injured my neck, so I couldn't swim anymore, and my knees were really done at that point. So I needed to find some low
Happy
key stuff.
medium.
Yep, exactly. So
And
then I just switched back to more biking. So
right.
then I got into a road biking group. I rode with the Austin Flyers. I think that was the name of it. A road biking group in Austin for a couple years, and then we moved to Houston, and so I transitioned to just kind of working out on my own. I had my son, and just kind of
Everett,
who is 9 years old now.
9 years old. Yes.
Yes. Um,
And your awesome husband. Give him a shout
yes.
out.
Oh my goodness. My amazing husband, Brent, supports me through everything. He's incredible.
And then you found your way to us.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. So when my son was 6, I was ready to have more of a challenge, not be working out at home anymore, step things up, build my muscles again. And so I took the leap and said, you know what, if I try it and they can't accommodate me, I didn't lose anything. So, but
And since you stepped in our door, what has it been like for you?
oh my goodness, just amazing from day one. Just y'all are the best. So welcoming. That was the first thing because I was nervous. Just I didn't want to mess up, didn't want to do things wrong or hurt myself, and y'all encouraged me every step of the way. Coaches, the other gym members, everything, and now. I
You're a
mean,
part of the 5 p.m. class, and you've got brothers and sisters. Talk a little bit about your brothers and sisters.
oh my
Not really,
goodness.
guys.
Yes.
Talk about how they help you.
Oh goodness, yeah. Every way imaginable. I mean, we, sit after class and chat about our lives and, everything. And during class, we give each other a hard time and encourage each other and, give each other feedback on movements. They're like, hey, can you watch me doing this? What am I doing wrong? What do I need to change, etc. So it's every aspect of whether it's working out, friendship,
So it's been a
everything.
good little ride for you, right?
Absolutely.
Let's
Yes.
take it back and let's transition to when you were diagnosed with cancer. Can you
Yes.
let us know briefly how that started? I think you started here in the gym noticing something different during stretching. Can you touch on that?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I tell everyone it's because of CrossFit that I found this out because I wasn't doing my self exams at home. So if you're not doing your self exams, do them because I had a mammogram in September of 2024 and it was clear. They said I had dense breast tissue, but there was nothing found. And in March of 2025, we were doing that stretch where you lay on your stomach and roll over, and I rolled over on a lump. And I thought there was something on the floor. It was so large. And so I looked and I was like, nothing there. And so when I got home, I did my self exam and found there was something there. And it wasn't a hard lump like they tell you, it was kind of movable, but it stayed. And so a week later, I checked again and it was still there, same place, still sore. So then I called my doctor and got in, and she felt it. And she literally felt for 2 seconds and said, "You need to go get a mammogram." And that was when I got scared.
And then after you found out, it was life changing,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. Went for the mammogram, then had a biopsy. And they said that, at the biopsy, or was it the biopsy? Let me think for a second. Um, at one of the appointments, they said, on a scale of 0 to 5, 0 being low chance of cancer, 5 being high chance of cancer, likely malignant, you're a 5. And so I drove home on autopilot and just was in complete shock. And then the biopsy results came back positive, and it was an aggressive tumor. So,
Which you guys had to hurry up and go into surgery immediately.
right. Yes. Yes. We scheduled, yep, that was on June 30th that I had the first meeting with the surgeon and the plastic surgeon. And on August 14th, I had surgery. So it was not, immediate, but fast tracked
Right.
because they needed to get it done.
Right. And you never once canceled your membership. We talked about it. I
Yeah.
urged you, and you said no.
Yes.
Tell me your mindset in that.
So yeah, my
You had the time before surgery,
right,
and then you had time after surgery.
correct. Yeah. So leading up to surgery, it was absolutely my anxiety relief. I would come in here and it didn't matter how I was feeling that day, whether I was scared, sad, frustrated, angry, the roller coaster of emotions. This was my anxiety relief. I tell everyone it's why I'm not on anxiety medicine. I'm a type A person. I get really worried about things, but I come in here, I throw some weights around, laugh with friends, and I feel better every day, no matter how tired I am. If I come in tired, I walk out feeling better.
Well, then here comes surgery.
Yep.
You have surgery, and you're back in here again.
I'll never forget. Justin had to give me a ride.
Justin, one of her brothers, her
Yes,
how do you
my
adopted brothers
yeah.
from the 5 p.m.
Yes,
We're giving her rides to
my neighbor
class.
who
She couldn't drive.
to live down the street from me. Yeah, I couldn't drive yet. Wasn't cleared to drive. I was still on medication, but I needed to move. Needed to get out of the house and see people. And we got out of his truck. And we walked up, and you said, "What are you doing here? Go home."
I was freaking out.
And I said, "I just needed out of the house."
And you got onto the bike.
Yeah.
And you just kind of pedaled, did what you could.
Right. Yep. Exactly. And that was my mindset every time coming in post surgery was I need to move. They tell you to keep moving and work out at whatever level you can. And so for the first, at least month to 6 weeks, I would just come in and do lower body workouts so that I could move, wouldn't go backwards, and have my sanity.
But that's not even done. You had to go through chemo and radiation.
Yes. Not radiation, but chemo.
Excuse me, chemo. Yes.
Yes.
And you came in here with your port. You just got your port on your chest, and you showed them where it was. It was on your chest.
Yes.
And you came in here for a workout
Yes.
right after you got it put in.
That's right.
I started to freak out just a little bit. And she was ready to work out.
Yep. I'm telling you, it's my medicine. It keeps me sane and moving, and it has truly gotten me through this. I mean, I wouldn't be where I am without this.
How long have you been doing chemo now?
Ooh, let's see. I started in October, and I've got 3 treatments to go. So I'm 4 months in, a little over 4 months in to 5-month treatment.
How much longer left?
3 treatments to go, 3 weeks.
Yikes. We're almost done.
Yes.
We are almost done.
Almost there.
If you had to give advice to anybody in your situation right now,
yeah.
what advice would you give, and what would you urge them not to do?
Don't sit still. don't, pull the covers up over your head and just let yourself wallow. Because you got to get out. You got to have some sunshine, some movement, some interaction, because that's everything that gives you those endorphins to fight through and feel better. Keep moving, keep doing as much as you can, to whatever level you can that day and the next day. And it's going to be different every day. The days right when I have a treatment on Friday and I come in here Friday afternoon, I'm slow and I know I'm going to be slow, but I'm moving. And that helps me work out the soreness and the side effects
It's
that.
not making anything any easier, but it's making it more manageable psychologically, would you say?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, a big part of it psychologically, but it does help physically because when I'm either really tired or really sore, or there was on the first round, I would have like body aches and headaches, and it would help work that through faster than if I didn't come in.
Wow, that is truly amazing. She's our first member in here that is going through chemo and has breast cancer, and she's still coming. And I'm not so scared anymore. Some of the things you do scare me, but you're your own woman, and I trust in what you do. Um, as far as your future, do you see you doing the Open 2026 Open with us?
Absolutely. Yes.
Of course, that's the end of this month. I know you will be in it.
Yep.
And so hopefully you too can root on people who are fighting against cancer and that are working out still,
Yes.
and holding it down for the rest of us, because I think that right now a lot of us need a hero, and we look to you
Oh,
to be our hero and to come in here from day to day and wreck it out. And if I've got a shitty excuse, I don't have an excuse. I just think of Tracy. I'm like,
oh my
hey, we
goodness.
got to go. We got to
Oh,
go. It's time to work out. There's no excuse. It's priorities. Tracy, I want to say thank you for coming out with us and letting me interview you. And give a shout out to your brothers and sisters and to your wonderful husband, Brent and
yes.
Everett. Give them a shout out before we conclude this first episode of CrossFit Gone Strong.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. No, thank you to everyone here at the gym who gives me hugs when I come in and I need it, or I need to vent about, I'm feeling crappy. Y'all are my sanity and you're getting me through this. And I lean on your support and it means so much to me. You brighten my day every single day. And I can't thank you enough. And whew, Brent, I could not do this without you. He has taken on so much extra to help me so that I don't have to do as much at home, so that I can continue to come here. And he has never once complained. He asks what else he can do. And he is just an absolute saint. And Everett, my eternal sunshine, he just never stops. And I come in here so that I can keep up with him. He's 9 years old, and I'm like, I've got, so much more time to enjoy with him. And so he is my reason for working out and my joy. And thank you. Thank you to everyone. And Brooke for constantly supporting me and all the hugs and giving me a hard time and making me laugh.
No
I love it.
worries. That's what I'm here for, girl. All right. We'll see you later.
All right. Bye. Thank you.